This is a certified hood classic.
No, don't. That's perfect.
What's he doing?
No, I don't know. Okay, all right.
Sit down.
All right.
Nada, pali pretina.
Saanmuu Films, episode 3, Mic Drop Podcast.
Okay. All right. Just as a disclaimer, guys, the last two episodes, people were saying that I don't smile enough, and it looks a bit too serious. So, with this one, we're gonna keep it a bit chilled, a bit fun, and so, without further ado, I'm gonna introduce my guest onto today's show. My best friend, my brother, Big P Sounds, Piravin. So let's.
Yo, my professor. BPA.
So today we're gonna dive deep into Piravin's story of how he became a DJ. So this is the first time we're interacting with a DJ and how it's been for him within this Tamil scene. So Piravin, without further ado, let me introduce you on.
Thank you, bro. As Sam has already said, I'm Big P Sounds, aka Piravin.
Big P Sounds.
As a few of my friends know me, also known as the professor. Because of the academy. So I'll talk a bit more about the academy later on. But BPA, repping all the young talent that we have in that group. But yeah, that's pretty much a little intro about me. As Saanmuu said, we're very close friends. So Saanmuu and I, we go back all the way to 2015 when we first started university together. And back then I wasn't DJing. Saanmuu was just about starting off with the whole photography thing. But obviously not to the scale that he's doing it now. And I never thought about being that DJ that I was going to be now. And Saanmuu, are you going to be doing like subtitles, by the way?
Yeah.
So if I chat in Tamil,
bro. If you chat in Tamil, we can sort that.
You better sort it out. Yeah. So somewhere here, there's going to be subtitles. So என்னைய வந்து பெரிய DJ மாதிரி Saanmuu இங்க கூப்பிட்டு வச்சு he's doing this whole podcast thing. But realistically, as much as I appreciate it and everything, like I'm not a massive DJ. As much as I cover a lot of like uni events, a lot of the events on the scene at the moment, I'm not like TikTok famous, I'm not like Instagram famous or anything like that. I'm not a huge name. As much as, my boys give me that moral support on a daily basis, and they're always there for me, and they always tell me
you're a big name, bro.
That you're doing well. Just not even just to be humble, but to be realistic. I'm not a massive DJ. Like I'm just one of the DJs, one of the many Tamil DJs that we have on the scene. Although in the UK,
man. Now you are a big DJ, bro.
You are, bro.
Everyone knows your name.
In the UK, it's a small scene in terms of DJs. I'm just one of the few DJs that we have on the scene, and they're all very talented in their own ways.
Yeah, no, of course, bro. Because what I wanted to really speak about to you was like, the come up. So like how you basically started, because we've, I've known you for a very long period of time, since we started university, right? And like, just to go back into where I started as well, like I wasn't really into that Tamil space. It was after when I met you, when you introduced me into, our culture of the people, etc. So like, me doing my thing, it really stems back to the relationship that I built with you. So like you know me as well, like from my university days, I didn't really chill with Tamils like that, right? So now we can be humble about it, but the truth is like we're in that space, like we work with so many different people. There's so many of our brothers on set today as well. So it's all about them.
So big up BPA.
So like the truth is we've formed that big network of people, and all of us get on so well, and we work with each other on so many different projects, right? So what I wanted to touch on was your experience and like how you basically got here. Like I remember days where we used to go to house parties back in Kiel days. So me and Piravin went to Kiel University. Shout out Kiel University. So like all of us, so when we were there, you used to come to our house parties and you used to bring that iPad of yours and you used to DJ, right? And I used to come and just take like pictures here and there, and then we used to talk about it, how I wanted to get into photography and you wanted to get into DJing. So like what I wanted to touch on was from there to where you are now, like that journey of yours.
Okay.
So
of course, bro. But before that, let me explain obviously a bit about how our like friendship started.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a crucial part to this entire
Yeah,
journey,
100%.
the story, and why we're here today.
100%.
So Saanmuu was probably the second person that I met at university.
First dad, bro. First
so-
dad, bro. Please.
Say the name. Say the name.
Obviously, the first person that I met at uni was
Yo, just tell us how he introduced himself, because it was just
We
funny.
wanna
'cause
know the story,
You
bro.
told us before.
Alright,
but
so
I don't-
basically,
just-
Samuel
Just say
was
it.
coming
Whole
down.
story.
Samuel was coming down the stairs. I was walking up to the Chancellor's building, as many
Keele
of you
Uni, yeah?
Keele Uni students would know, the Chancellor's building. So I was walking up to Chancellor. Samuel's coming down, and Samuel's dressed like oddly. He's dressed so smart for university. Like bearing in mind,
Wait,
most
what's the
people-
drip? What's the drip?
Okay, I'll
How's
get
it
to that,
looking?
bro. You're rushing me into it.
No,
Like,
tell me.
bro. Chill. You're bare eager. Okay, relax. Okay, I'll get to it. So, bearing in mind, most people they turn up in what tracksuits or jeans or like something casual. Saanmuu's there like he's going for a job interview. Man's there with a shirt. Yeah, formal trousers, formal shoes, and he's taking uni seriously. I could tell, like, this guy's taking uni seriously, yeah? He comes up to me, and he sticks his arm out for a handshake, and he goes, "Hi, I'm Saanmuu."
Custom.
And,
Formal drip.
Yeah, obviously, that was my first, like, conversation with Saanmuu, the first time I was ever introduced to Saanmuu. And then we used to, like, just, like, talk about movies and going to watch, like, films and stuff like that. And in first year, we weren't necessarily like really close friends. We were more like just like mutual friends to some extent. Like I knew you through my close friend and my family. So through that, we just stayed in contact. And then it was only in second year when the Tamil Society was formed.
Yeah.
When Tamil Society was formed, you were one of the founding members of Tamil Soc, and a few positions came up for the committee, and one of them was events coordinator. So I applied for events coordinator, and it was during that time, that year, my second year of university is when we got really close. And you know, like our friendship basically prospered from then onwards, and we are here. So going back to your question of how the whole DJing thing started, and you know, like where I thought about doing this and where that idea came to me. So you lightly touched on me, you know, bringing my iPad to house parties and DJing there. So a lot of the OG Tamils that went to Keele Uni at the time. So we're talking like 2015 to 2018.
Yeah, correct.
At that time, when we were hosting house parties in that one particular house,
Lime Valley.
Lime Valley Road. Everyone knows about that house. The OG house. When we were hosting our house parties there, I used to turn up with a whole speaker system. And this is not like a DJ speaker system. This is just like something you have at home.
Correct.
I used to turn up with that, my iPad, and I was playing music like throughout the house party. But this is just something I enjoyed doing, you know, just like playing the music, making sure that people are enjoying themselves and stuff like that. And a few people told me, have you thought about DJing? You should get into DJing. You know, you've got good music selection and your song choices are really good. Correct. And the crowd's loving it. So at that time, I didn't really take it seriously. I just thought, okay, it's just like a passing comment. People are just being nice, and that sort of thing. And it was only towards like the end of university of my undergraduate, I thought maybe this is something I need to look into. And one of my first conversations about it was with you. So I taught, you know, I gave you a call and I told you, look, I'm trying to like get into DJing. Do you think it's worth the investment? And at that time, if you're looking at the uni club scene, like the Tamil club scene, it was very niche.
And bro,
very, very niche.
No, because just to touch on that as well, like I think you were one of the first persons who told me, you know, during that, before the COVID period, right? Like when Tamil scene, the whole events game, everything. Like you told me at the time, bro, we need to start doing events. We need to start jumping into it, whatnot, right? And at the time, obviously, I didn't back it because at that time I wasn't ready to do something like that. But it was almost, we speak about amongst ourselves that we kind of missed the train because now the events game is something huge, right? So maybe if we had jumped into that, we would have been doing something completely different. Like obviously,
I agree. I probably wouldn't have been a DJ.
You wouldn't have been a DJ. I probably wouldn't have went into photography or video. You know, so it's just like, I don't know. I feel like obviously we enjoy this journey where we are, what we're doing, whatnot. But it's just interesting to talk about the fact that if we did catch that train, maybe our whole journey would have been different. You know, maybe we wouldn't have met these boys either. Like they would have went into something else.
I doubt it.
Nah, that's life, bro.
The BPA would not have been formed.
You can't BPA is a lifestyle, G.
So
the BPA wouldn't have been formed, but obviously we will talk about the formation of the BPA.
100%.
How that came about, how the boys came together. But going back to at the time when I was discussing the whole the whole idea of becoming a DJ, I think at the time there was probably 2 main DJs on the scene in terms of like Tamil uni clubbing events, and that was Mr. Saj and CC7 at the time. And obviously CC7 and Mr. Saj, they worked a lot with us back when we were running Kill Tamil Sock. They'd done events for us, and so we kind of understood, the whole process behind, booking DJs, what it involved, and the whole process behind that. So I did understand it was a niche market. There was a massive demand, but at the same
Okay.
Go.
we can't cut this. We're gonna keep it in, yeah.
We'll keep going.
So basically, Saanmuu just telling the boys to be a bit calm. And stop rustling about because the audio is getting picked up on the mics.
Oh, we're just discussing about AP pistols.
We'll get onto it.
We'll get onto AP. AP's a separate agenda.
He's your apprentice. Yo,
podcast.
Big P Sound's apprentice,
Of course we're
AP and Rohan as well.
Yeah,
they're coming through.
Yeah,
I'll witness that apprentice.
Yeah, of course we're going to get onto that.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about specific members of the BPA gang.
Yeah. No, because bro, the thing is,
we're in a gang.
Gang, academy, whatever it is.
No.
Academy and friends.
We're
Friendly.
No, just for the viewers, we're academy. We're not a gang. We're not part of it.
No.
We're not
friendly people.
No gang. There's no gang.
Yo, we're friendly people.
Strictly academy, and the academy just involves young talent.
Yeah, it's all
young
business.
Talent. That's what we're trying to promote.
Yeah, it's all business. It's all business at the end. of it.
No business.
Doing some friends.
Bro, like business could like cost me loan.
What are you on about? Please, bro.
What are cost that vendors and cost that bro? Business bro. There's no business.
It's getting off topic, but
off topic. He's going off topic. We might need to cut this, but if you want to keep it in for the bands,
it's in.
If you want BTS, keep it in, bro.
This is BPA, fam. This is real shit.
Alright, come. You carry on, bro.
So I forgot what I was even talking about.
No.
You're talking about DJs.
Yeah, no, you talk. The first when you got in, it was CC7 and
Mr. Saj, and then I spoke to you. You said, look, there is a market there, and obviously it's going to be difficult. And I think at that time it's when I was thinking of like starting this whole journey.
Yeah,
that's when Madhu, DJ Madhu, Crown Sounds was like sort of starting on the uni scene. Manny was starting on the uni scene, and Refine was just about starting on the uni scene as well. And then obviously like Sith, Virus, they'd already been doing a few events as well. So if we're realistically looking at the whole Tamil DJ scene at that point, it's a handful of DJs. So obviously at this point I was thinking, okay, there's an opportunity to grow here.
Yeah.
And I think my what do you call it, like sort of unique selling point was the fact that I wasn't London based. Whereas every other DJ was London based.
Yeah. No.
So
just to touch on that as well, because I put out an Instagram story, right, to ask questions for you about when you come on this podcast, right?
Yeah.
And one of the questions there was, how difficult was it, to be a Midlands DJ, a person based not even in London where most of the business happens.
Yeah.
And how difficult it was for you to get a name for yourself, because it is difficult, bro. Being based away from London where majority of the events happen, and loads of events always happen. There's one every week, So like, how difficult was it for you to basically be like, okay, you know what? Fuck all of that. Like, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna make my name. I'm gonna make myself known to the entire crowd. I'm gonna lock off events and whatnot. Like, so I wanted to speak about that as well. Now that you touched on that matter.
Yeah, of course, bro. Basically, at that time, obviously, when I was trying to DJ, I think because I was mostly focusing on like the Tamil clubbing scene. I wasn't really looking at entering like weddings at that time. And I wasn't even thinking about doing like private events either. So like, private birthday parties or like corporate events, any of that. And at that time, there was no one else DJing up north.
It was custom, bro.
on
The blue and the order theriyadana, bro. Yo, where's the van right now?
Bro, the van's still at your house,
Yeah.
bro.
Wait,
Yo,
what year was that? Well, 1920s or something.
I'm not sure, but bro, it's custom, man. Yo, tell him about the event
Yo.
that we went to.
1920s time.
Munal-
You can't put that in. You can't put that in.
Other
no,
people
listen.
name
Yo, yo, bleep
அவன்
that out.
ஒரு நல்ல
Bleep that out.
topic எடுத்து விடுறான் and நீ வந்து வேற
G.
கதையை எடுத்து
Ban
விடுறான். சரியா?
ஆத்தாடி ஆத்தாடி என் நெஞ்சில் காத்தாடி
ஐயா உன் முகம் பார்த்து என் கண்ணே கண்ணாடி.
All right, let's go.
Alright, wait, we're back on. Let's go.
Okay.
Back to the question, bro. Nane curl your man in the thing.
It's good.
Yo, let me go outside. Like, out to free.
அவன் செத்து பாடிடா பாடியை கொண்டு வந்து கதிரையில உட்கார வச்சிருக்கேன். Let's go. வடமராஜ் கிழக்கு represent.
No, don't. Thanks, perfect.
What's he doing?
No, I don't know. Okay. All right.
Sit down.
All right.
உன்னால தான்டா பாதி பிரச்சனை.
Guys, back time.
Chill. Yeah.
All right. Now, basically, what I was talking about was until this went crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So how difficult was it for you as a Midlands DJ to kind of pave your name and get it across to everyone here in London, because majority of the business happens here, right? And how difficult was it, and who helped you? Like, it's so hard to establish yourself as a DJ and then be like, because bro, we know how this industry is, right? It's toxic as like we're blessed because we've got boys here who support each other. Honestly, big shout out to them. Like, all of these guys help us with everything that we do. Like exactly what I'm saying. Like with BPA, like obviously we'll get into what BPA is, but everyone there want each other to win, right? And we don't see that much within this Tamil independent scene space, whatever you call it, because the truth is, it's that mindset of being like, okay, நீ நல்லா செய்யணும் ஆனா என்ன விட நல்லா செய்யக்கூடாது. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a common sort of mindset that people have, and I'm not trying to stereotype Tamils into that thing, but I feel like a lot of people who do something creative experience something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you've gone through it. I've gone through it.
I'm happy to openly talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
And I feel like
also like you mentioned, that start of my journey.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a few people that I need to give a shout out to at this point.
Yeah.
Because obviously, when I tried to start, start this entire journey.
Yeah.
And I went. So the first thing I did was I told my sister I'm thinking of DJing.
Yeah.
And when I told my sister, she said, "Okay, let's go and get yourself a controller, a deck."
Yeah.
So I went with the mind of getting a specific controller, but when I went there, the guy working there showed me a professional DJ controller, and he told me, "Oh, this is just come into stock," which was the Pioneer DJ SX3. For you DJs, you'd understand what that is. And at that time, that was brand new. It had only been dropped for 2 weeks. So it was in stock. I looked at it and I thought, oh, this looks crazy.
Yeah.
And obviously, bearing in mind that I've never used one,
Yeah.
I actually didn't even know how to use that. I've taken this home, I've unboxed it, I've taken it out, and I'm looking at it and thinking, what do the buttons mean? And as most DJs do when they start this entire journey, is they obviously they are known as the bedroom DJ, where they just keep practicing in their room. So bearing in mind that I'd only been DJing in my room, I didn't know if I was ready to DJ in front of a crowd. I reached out to Liverpool TSOC and I asked them, is it cool if I could just come along and shadow the DJ? And the DJ that was doing that event at the time was Madhu, Crown Sounds, who he doesn't DJ anymore. But at that time, he was quite prominent on the uni scene. So I reached out to Madhu. I spoke to Madhu and I asked him, "Is it cool, bro, if I just come and shadow you for this event? I just want to see what it's like to what you do in a club, basically, and I want to get a few tips off you that will help me with my gig at Kiel." So I reached out to Madhu, and surprisingly, Madhu actually said, "Yeah, that's cool, bro. Just come through. And whatever you're comfortable with, like whether you want to, jump on a set or whether you want to just shadow me, just come through. We'll discuss it on the night." So obviously, I've gone through to this event at Liverpool, and the craziest thing is, Madhu just told me, "Yo, why don't you just jump on and spin?" And he had a different controller to me.
At that point, did you tell him that you wanted to be like, this is something?
Yeah,
okay,
he knew.
Cool.
He knew this was something I was trying to pursue. I was transparent with him.
Right.
I was transparent with Liverpool T-Sock as well.
The reason why I'm asking, sometimes, bro, like Silaka will come in it, and then
that's true.
Yeah,
I will get to that.
Okay, cool.
And I didn't really experience that on my side because Madhu was the first DJ that I reached out to.
Yeah. No, because why I'm touching on that is if you're transparent, it's fine. But then like sometimes what it is now, I've done it. I'm guilty of doing it myself. I've gone into places where I've been like, I just want to learn the tricks and trades, and then I'm gonna do the I've done like that myself. Because the thing is, bro, like sometimes you work on something and you feel like I can do this better than someone who's doing it, or you feel like, okay, look, you know what they're doing, I want to be able to do it as well. And like if you're confident in yourself, what's stopping you from doing it? Do you know what I'm saying? So like there's nothing wrong in that, but like as in you've told me clearly, like you made your intentions clear, right? From the get-go.
But regardless, I think Madhu would have clocked, look, he's trying to DJ. It was in his like kindness for him to even allow me to come and shadow him.
Fine.
So the fact that he like did that for me. And on the day that he actually told me, "Oh, why don't you just spin? Why don't you jump on a set?" I was obviously nervous to do that because I didn't have the experience in clubbing in a DJing in a club. So sorry, can we?
Go.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Take your time. You can cut it. It's calm.
There you go.
Yo, is that a professor?
When I went to Liverpool to do this event, Madhu told me, "Why don't you jump on a set instead?" And obviously, I was nervous because I hadn't DJ'd in front of a club crowd. So I started DJing, and in the end, bro, Madhu pretty much gave me most of that event. So most of the night I was DJing, and he didn't have to do that, but I think he from what I remember, he told me something like, "I do this like day in, day out. So I want you to like have this as an opportunity to at least learn something that you could take away and then do at Kiel next week." And I'm forever grateful for that opportunity that he gave me, because obviously that broke the ice for me with the whole like Tamil clubbing scene. And I was confident enough to DJ at Kiel. And then obviously my second event was Kiel. I was DJing alongside CC7. On that event, unfortunately my laptop actually crashed, and I ended up DJing off CC7's laptop. So again, another shout out to CC7. So in this place, I wanted to like use this opportunity to give a shout out to Madhu from Crown Sounds DJ and CC7. Obviously, like these two DJs at that time were very they were very helpful in my journey in that startup, and the tips that they gave me and things like that, and also to Liverpool T-Sock and KT Sock for giving me that first opportunity to DJ. So I want to give them that I want to use this moment to give them a quick shout out.
No, sick, bro, sick. And honestly, like, because it is one of the things, right? Like I said before, with the Tamil space that we're in, it's very, very difficult to find people who have the best intentions for you, right? Like, it is competitive. Everyone wants to be the best at what they do, right? Like, sometimes I feel like, if someone's doing better, there's no point trying to compete when you know that there's no competition. Right? Like, it's more about like, healthy competition is a good thing, but at the same time, like, being bitter about someone else's success, I feel like that's what needs to be addressed, and just kind of create a healthy space around each creative individual, and make sure like, we're all growing together, as opposed to being like, the truth of the matter is like, it's our own people who bring each other down. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we work together as a team? And that's why I wanted to speak about the next thing, which is BPA,
Okay.
right? So you like how I introduced that? Right?
I like that.
All right.
I like how you set the tone and then you dropped it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so BPA, a lot of people, especially with the questions that I put on my socials as well, they wanted to know what BPA was and like how it got formed. இது என்ன மாதிரி ஒரு society, என்ன மாதிரி ஒரு
I'm just looking at the few members we've got sat down from the academy on the sofa at the back.
So
Thambi, this society is a non-profitable organization.
Academy.
You know, the காசு கிடைக்குது.
Bro, it's a non-profitable charity that we're on.
Charity.
Charity, bro.
I just got a mistake.
On the for the survey.
okay.
Yo, we're missing about 6-7 students.
So we've got about half the members here. So what I wanted to talk about was how did it get sorted and like நீங்க ஒரு professor எப்படி உங்களை like எப்படி
How did I get appointed?
appointed as
How did I get
யாரு
appointed?
professor
Yo,
சொன்ன first?
how do we join and why are you professor?
yeah everything நீங்க சொல்ல வேண்டியதை you say it and then we'll
Okay, so obviously there's a few like Instagram stories that both myself, you know, I've posted and you've posted, Saanmuu, and a few of the boys have posted where we actually tag BPA. And people always they reply with a comment of what is BPA. So BPA is sort of like an academy, but it's not an academy.
சொல்றதெல்லாம் போய்
We just call it an academy.
bro
Nah, it's an academy. It's an academy.
அதுல இருக்க எல்லாரும் கல்லர் bro
No.
கல்லர் academy
Yeah, they're all color members, yeah. But no, realistically, it's basically a group of young talents and vendors. They're mostly vendors. They're not all vendors. Mostly vendors. So
I'm Betty.
if I can go through the entire member, I think we've got about 13 people in there.
13,
so it's myself, Saanmuu, Lish from Pixel Prodigy, Cav from Pixel Prodigy. We've got Brato from Kaizen Studios. We've got A Visual by Benji. We've got Bai Sindhu. We've got Niru, who's not a vendor. We've got Borj, who's not a vendor. But these two, they're very good moral
Crucial
support.
members.
And we do need people that aren't vendors either.
Couple more
Because
vendors, though.
sometimes,
Fun fact,
sometimes they keep us on track.
Yo,
Fun fact, I went to Big P's first ever event in London and I always remember that.
Okay, Nandri, yeah.
hey, P.
Nandri, yeah.
Yo, hey.
முதல் கதைச்ச நன்றி. Okay.
Yo, professor, you missed Rohan and Saran as well.
Prime
AP
Minister
as well.
சந்திச்ச மாதிரி அவர்
No,
comment ஒண்ணு கொடுத்தாரு.
AP.
No, guys, I haven't finished.
Okay.
I was
Go.
talking and then
Sorry,
he brought in.
Sorry.
Okay,
Go.
so we got Mr.
Yo, we can't.
Hey, I have to go again then. You
no carry on
Okay, I'm going back to the start. Okay, so the BPA members are myself, Saanmuu. We've got Kaizen Studios,
Come on.
Brato from Kaizen Studios,
My boy.
got A Visual by Benji, got Lish from Pixel Prodigy, Cav from Pixel Prodigy. We've got Rohan from Energy Events. We've got Mr. Sache, Chino Fedia.
Come on. My boy.
We've got Bai Sindhu. We've got
Livy
Oh,
Hey,
Livingston!
Hey.
Livingston எப்படி மறக்க முடியும்? Yeah, we've got Livy Visuals. We've got
Niru
AP Pistol. We've got Niru, our boy.
Come on. Borj.
And we've got Borj.
Yeah.
So these are the members of BPA.
Yeah.
There's a few people that have asked me, can I join the BPA?
You can't.
Nah,
You
you
can't.
can't.
You can't.
You can't, bro. Well, for now you can't because
Yo.
I think that at the moment enrollment is closed. We're not taking any more prospective students.
Yeah.
So for now, BPA, the
It's
academy
closed off, man. You can't join.
it's one of those. You know. I'm not saying it's a cult or anything like
It's
that.
natural.
But it's a closed society.
yeah so like
How did it get formed?
yeah
Let me get back. Let me get.
because the thing is so 30 members, yeah?
Yeah.
So under 30 members, how did you decide from characteristics or other parts where you were like, okay, in that
I'll
Yo,
tell you.
yo, one more thing, yeah.
Development.
Yo, professor, one more thing, yeah. Apparently, people in sets. Can you explain that for us?
Yeah, I will
For
explain
everyone
the
and the
sets.
viewers.
I'll explain everything.
Explain it.
There's a lot of information that I can't reveal because it's strictly confidential.
Yeah.
So இது வந்து அந்த தெரியுதானே strictly
கூட கச்சா கேஸ் ஆயிடும்
கூட கச்சா கேஸ் ஆகும்
Already கேஸுக்கு போயிட்டு ஒரு ஆள் அகாடமில
Hey, yo, you can't.
ஏய் எக்ஸ்போஸ் பண்ண கூடாது ஒண்ணும் நாங்க எக்ஸ்போஸ் பண்ண விரும்ப இல்ல ஒரு கேஸும் நடக்க இல்ல
Okay.
சும்மா டெஸ்ட் பண்ணாங்க Okay.
Yeah,
Jason, we don't do
explain
that. Okay.
Okay.
So
What's the sets?
okay, the way it was formed and the way that the boys came together, realistically, it was during the jungle shoot. So during jungle shoot, we realized that we all just clicked. Basically, everyone was on set at some point, and I don't know. I just kind of like saw that we gelled well together. Everyone that was that was coming onto set. We were all different types of vendors. So we've got DJs, we've got people that are running event companies, we've got photographers, videographers, and other than that, we've also got people that are non-vendors. Yeah. So Niri's a non-vendor. Borj is a he's not a vendor either, and
They're brothers.
yeah, of course they're brothers, bro. But is
அவனுக்கு 30
Flat up.
yeah. நீ குடிக்கல நீ ஏதோ அடிச்சிட்டு வந்திருக்க.
Can't put that in. Bro. Bro, you have to copy that in.
is going in.
You put in that pot. Say no more. Yo, you might understand what big. Yo, that's your DJ, yeah, Big P Sounds. Shout it for events.
Yeah.
Yo, shout it for events, yeah, cool.
டேய் உனக்கு
Nah.
மூளைக்குள்ள
Nah,
இப்படி
yo,
கயக்க.
watch them shout it for events. Cool.
கயக்காம
Shut
இரு.
up. Fuck off, bro. You ain't a professor, you prick.
All this has to be beeped.
டேய்
Yo,
டேய்
shut up, you prick. You dick. Allow your time, fam. You're a professor, fam. Allow it. What you talking about? Bleeped in it. Yo, this is 3 minutes of getting bleeped, fam. What you on
டேய்
about?
பொத்துடா வாய.
Bro, all of this getting bleeped.
Time.
Go.
What were you on?
Yeah, no.
How was it formed?
நீங்க ஏன்
How's
என்ன
it
பிக் பண்ணீங்க?
Shut up.
நீ முதல் மைக்க விடு.
Yo, he said.
Yeah, I basically realized that the boys gelled well together.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually start the group chat. So I think it was either AP or Benji that initially started the group chat. And then I added more members to it. And I think the very last person to join was Sindhu.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
Sindhu was.
Yeah.
It was.
Sindhu was
it
the last.
Sindhu, it was Sindhu.
No,
the last
Key
person to join.
photographer.
See, that's the other thing. Like I wanted to talk about BPA was, you know, it's so easy for us as vendors, friends, or whatnot to just be like, there's something called social media presence, right? We always want to show us in a good light, right? Like here at BPA, everyone knows the good, the bad, the ugly, right? From A to Z. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we all know how we are as person, and like with you, what I've realized is, I'm not saying it because you're a brother of mine. It's more in the sense like I've seen you interact with different people, and like you see Piravin as Piravin. You don't see Piravin as this person who puts it. Like I'd be completely honest. Like I put on a front when I come on social media. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I put something because
I know you do.
because man don't want to get cancelled. Do you know what I'm saying? But
It's fair.
if I start chatting the that I start chatting, then I don't know, bro. I don't know. With you see Piravin as Piravin, right? And it's sick how you were able to, like, let's say, recruit 30 members into the group and be like, okay, all of these men are mandat in the case, and be like, do you know what I'm saying? So,
Bro, do you know what it is? There's also the other thing to remember is considering the fact that most of us are vendors, we all have very similar schedules.
Yeah.
So we all have restless nights.
Yeah.
We all do like insane hours, and we've all crashed at the headquarters, which is Chinchilla.
No, we can't be the local.
Can't do that. No, take that back. Take that back.
Chinchilla.
Saanmuu, can't be the local. Can't be the local.
okay.
Chinchilla
Yeah. So
One the fight
BPA HQ, that's it. Yo, BPA HQ, that's it. Nothing else.
okay. Yeah. So obviously everyone. We all have restless nights. We've all done, insane hours, and everyone has crashed at the BPA headquarters, Chinchilla, at some point.
You're forgetting the bass.
So I think because of I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say.
Yeah, Reggie. We were on about Reggie.
About the fact that.
Who is Reggie?
No,
Hey, questions.
We're talking about the fact that there's 13 members and like how Piravin is Piravin. What you see, like it was you. The talent of a Jan, we formed this whole thing, this whole cult. Do you guys say? So like,
man saying it's a cult. It's not
It
a
ain't no
cult.
cult, bro. We're
It's
friendly
definitely
group.
not a cult.
Alright,
Yo, we're a friendly group.
No, 100. So I'm saying like, how was it? Because like I said,
I got a Samudaya survey.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not a cult.
Yeah. Okay.
Samudaya survey,
Okay.
bro.
No, அதான்
Go, go,
சொல்றேன்.
go.
இப்ப அந்த service வந்து எப்படி formaனது because it's like, you know, it's so easy to put on the front when you see a person for the first time. But it's like you were able to clock that, okay, this guy's in the head and this guy's like that as well, and you were able to put everyone together. Do you know
what
what
it is? It's more personality, bro. Every single person in that group has very similar personality, and they understand the sort of like humor, the banter, and everything that we discuss in that group strictly stays in that group, and that trust.
Okay, so what you saying? If that group chat leaks, what happens then?
Bro, if that group chat, leaks, bro, nothing happens because obviously it's a Samudaya survey, innit? We only discuss friendly things.
We're all good children of God. That's what it is.
Yeah, of course.
Nothing bad in the group chat.
There is nothing bad in that group chat.
No, just
Trust me.
I'm saying for the viewers' sake because they might want to know what BPA is about, right?
Yeah.
But no, that's fine. So
Good mode.
okay.
Go.
Wait. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. Next thing. There's a couple of questions which what the public want to ask you.
Yeah.
Which obviously I put on my social medias and they got back. So I'm just gonna ask you some of the questions that they went through. So the first question is.
Yeah.
Come on,
Nah,
baby,
ready.
All right,
Go on.
All right, the first question.
Let him cook.
Give up.
Let him speak, man. Hey, let him speak, man.
Okay, shush. All right,
Go.
the first question is, where does Big P Sound see himself in the next 10 years?
Yeah, bro, I don't know where
In
I
the
see myself.
grave, fam. What you on
I
about?
didn't,
That brother's old as hell, fam. Yo, he learned about history during his times, fam. He was in the dinosaurs and everything like that.
Hey, you know what question he put? I'm gonna bait it, yeah. My man goes. Listen,
Ask my question.
I'm gonna ask his question as well. All right, he goes. You know,
Innit?
he
Say it,
goes.
fam.
How was it to see the dinosaurs die in person?
Yo, on my life,
like the sauce.
G, you and Tutu Common were in the same classroom, fam. Don't even lie, fam.
That's him. All right, I wanna get.
Yeah, this is why, bro. In BPA, he's in set 8.
But yo, only he knows I'm in set 1, fam.
Yeah.
Certain brothers here in set 8.
On a
Set
real thing,
3.
on a real thing. Go on.
Promoted.
Like how where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Bro, I don't know where I see myself in 10 minutes, yeah. So realistically, in 10 years, bro, ideally, I still want to be DJing.
Okay.
Whether that's the club scene, I don't think so. I think every DJ does their phase of the club scene and then they transition towards weddings and private events. It will be good to do the same. I think for me, DJing is more of the passion. I enjoy it. And everyone around me knows that I enjoy it more than anything else. So yeah, hopefully I still stay in the DJ scene.
That's why it's the goat, man.
Yeah, no, 100.
Come on, man. Oh, man, best in the scene. Big P Sounds. Come on, man.
100. All right,
your hands.
next question. I'm gonna keep it short because of time. So the next one is if it was a really good question, bro. Okay, if you could play one song for the rest of your career, what would it be?
Everyone knows that track.
Yeah.
There's only one track.
Go on.
Beer song.
bro. Not bass song.
Nah, it'll be
Your last track at every club. Yo, it's your last track at every club night.
Bro, Deva, bro. What are you talking about?
No, as much as I'm a huge Deva fan and everything, I always like to finish my track. Finish my event on Udangara Sangha. So
Come on, man.
any
I
event
told
that I do, that's always my finishing track.
Always, fam.
So yeah, probably Udangara Sangha.
Okay. All right. Last question before I wrap it up. All right. This is a question that came up a lot of times throughout everything. All right. How?
Confidential. That's
Classified information.
Yo, if you ain't on set 1, you can't know that information.
I'm in set 3. I want to know what.
Yeah.
Nah,
So-
if you ain't set 1
basically,
minimum, you can't know.
I'll tell you. So people in set 3, they do a practical lesson.
Go.
No, what is the question? Is that actually a question?
Yeah, it's a question. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap it there.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah. We're gonna wrap it there because we don't know what his. Yeah, it's
What is
confidential.
About
Okay.
how good is DJ that kid?
Boys, we're gonna wrap it there. Just because short for time. Obviously, I could sit here for hours speaking to you, my bro. But Just want to say thank you so much for coming on the show, and I want to give a big shout out to Coffee India who've kindly sponsored this video.
Come on, Coffee India.
Big up
Yo,
Coffee
big
India,
up
man.
our sponsor.
Yeah,
Coffee India.
So if you guys like this, please like, share, comment, and let us know who you want to see on the next podcast. If you want to see Piravin again on this podcast, make sure you comment and let us know. And thank you so much, bro. I think it's a big insight into what the DJing industry is like. And like I said, the thing the reason why I wanted to have you on board is because it's so difficult for for a person to be a creative and grow up that ladder, right? And for you to be here, do what you do, and especially be based not even in London, outside London, and to create a name for yourself. Because I've been on events where you've locked it off. Like I was at that Pista event, bro, the big major event that you done, and that's the event when I sat there and I was like, nah, this guy's something else. Like you locked off that event. It was a sellout. And I think even you would agree that was every time I asked you as well, you're like, that was my first major event that I done where people recognized what you were capable
I'll
of doing.
still put it in probably my top 3 events.
Yeah. No, 100%. But no, I wanted to leave it with you, bro. Last words from you.
Thank you for having me on, bro. And thank you to the boys.
Yeah.
For coming
Yo,
through
big up
today.
Big P Sounds, man. Round of applause. Come on, man. Go on, Big P. Yo, best in the scene, my boy, fam.
That's my Insta there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tag each other's socials. So I'm gonna put mine here.
Okay, I'm gonna put mine here.
Near.
I'll put mine there, bro.
Yeah, mine's here.
Mine's gonna be here.
Come on. Here. My little one's there.
Okay, there you go. So thank you, boys. Thank you for everyone for attending today as well.
Yeah, and if anyone would like to join the BPA,
you can't.
No. For any future enrollment, comment in the video.
We'll get back to you.
And we might. The admissions team might look into it.
No, we got to do a little audition, bro. Audition.
We might do an audition.
Yo, I thought I was the last one.
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up, bro.
He said, "Hey, fam, don't let him cook."
Okay, alright. Yeah, guys.
Thank you.
Why is it
Thank
me,
you,
bro?
Saanmuu. No, guys. Silence. Thank you, Saanmuu, for having me on.
My bad, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, guys. Let's give a big round of applause.
Yeah, man.
Sounds.
Well done, Professor, man. I'll go.
100%. Thank you. That's it, Monty. That's it.